How can SMART goals get you where you want to be? Weekly goals help you take small, manageable, self-designed steps on the way to your 3-month outcome goals. You plan these behavioral goals with your outcome goals and vision in mind. You answer the question, what will I do this week that will move me in the direction of my outcome goals and ultimately my vision? When you complete these weekly goals, you'll gain confidence in your ability to realize your outcome goals. You'll also feel empowered each time you successfully reach your weekly goals. Success creates confidence, which leads to more success. As I mentioned before, weekly behavioral goals are specific things that you will do during the week. You decide on chosen things that you'll do at specific times, in specific ways, and for a specific number of times. I like to create these behavioral goals in the form of SMART goals. A SMART goal is the type of goal that puts you in charge by doing specific things in certain very controlled ways. The acronym SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Let me explain in more detail how each of these relates to your behavioral goals. A behavioral goal is specific when you can describe exactly what it looks like as you're doing it. There's no question what you'll be doing. This type of goal answers the 5 W questions. Who's involved? What am I going to do? Where is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Why am I setting this goal? A behavioral goal is measurable if you can clearly identify a specific behavior, when it will happen, for how long, and what you'll be doing when you do it. A measurable goal answers the questions, how much? How many? How will I know when it is accomplished? A behavioral goal is attainable when you feel quite confident you're going to be able to do it successfully. It must seem realistic to you that you can achieve it. If your goal isn't achievable, if it is too difficult or unrealistic, you're not very likely to complete it, and then you feel like you failed as a result. A behavioral goal is relevant when you feel like the activity will indeed lead you in the direction of your outcome goals and vision. Activity X will result in outcome Y. If you're doing things just to be doing them, you're not going to arrive at the desired outcome. A behavioral goal is time-bound when you can put it in your weekly and daily schedules along with your other activities. A SMART goal should have a deadline or a completion date set up as part of the goal. I usually use these words when I create behavioral goals. This week I will, and you put the SMART goal here. Some examples of SMART behavioral goals related to stress management might sound like these. I will relax using a guided relaxation exercise on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for 15 minutes at 4:45 p.m. I will write in my gratitude journal every night, right before I fall asleep, for at least 10 minutes. I will take 5 minutes every day during my breaks to analyze how frequently I upgraded my thoughts whenever I reverted to negative, pessimistic, threat-filled thinking. Do your daily activities. You've decided what you're going to do during the week. Now what do you do today? That's the most important question to answer. You do have control over the things you're going to do today. What you do really is up to you. You might have a lot of things on your list, but you're the only one who decides how you'll do your list. Here's a definition I'd like you to remember. Integrity involves following through on a decision after the emotion of making the decision has passed. In those moments when you plan, when you decide which things you'll do that will lead to your goals and vision, it's very easy to get excited about all the great things you're going to do. You feel motivated. However, when the actual time to do that thing is upon you, sometimes motivation vanishes. You've lost gumption. Let's say you made a goal to meditate 3 times this week. on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday morning for 15 minutes at 7 o'clock a.m. You're going to do it in your family room, and you're going to practice mantra meditation. You've created a good SMART goal. Friday night was a late one. You went out with some friends, stayed out longer than you had planned, and ended up going to bed much later than you were hoping. On Saturday morning, your alarm goes off at 6:45 a.m., reminding you that you were going to meditate at 7 o'clock. But because you're too tired, you hit the snooze button or turn off the alarm completely and go back to sleep. You've decided that getting extra sleep is more important than your decision to meditate. This leads us to another reason why New Year's resolutions, and most diets, by the way, don't work. When things come up that seem more enticing, many people lack the discipline to bypass that diversion and stick with their original goal. They get sidetracked over and over until their original goal becomes little more than a memory. What's really important? If you want to get control of your stress in a genuine way, you must decide that getting the upper hand is more important than all the other things that will come up to distract and divert your attention from your goal. I really want you to be successful at this, but you won't be successful unless you do things differently. Deciding on daily stress-reducing behaviors and following through on them is essential for you. If you decide to schedule some time during your week to do some yoga, evaluate your thoughts, meditate, do a guided relaxation exercise, or work out, stick specific times on your calendar when you'll do them. Now practice integrity with yourself by doing them when you told yourself you were going to do them. Few things feel better to us as humans than saying, "I did it," and checking it off, especially if it is a weekly goal that you know will move you closer to your outcome goals and vision. When you do what you say you're going to do, when your behaviors match your vision and goals, not only are you on your way to experiencing your intended outcome, you will also experience the treasured spiritual feeling called inner peace all along the way. Few things feel better than inner peace. Enjoy that reward. Forgive yourself. Having said that, I must include one additional thought. There will be times when things don't go according to plan. Either you'll forget, something else will come up, or you'll just feel unmotivated. Pay close attention. That's okay. Feeling guilty about not doing things you plan to do is only going to get in the way of your present moment happiness and enjoyment. That doesn't help anything except help you feel worse. When things don't go according to your plan, be flexible, move on. Let go of the mistake and realize that you will have plenty more opportunities in the future. Do what's necessary to get back on track without adding any emotional baggage. It's always best to be kind to yourself. In this video, we've explored how to move in specific ways toward our goals and vision. In the next video, we'll find out how to tell if we are moving in the right direction.